Hello everyone, I welcome you all to today's discussion session wherein we are going to discuss the CAT 23 paper, the slot 2 paper particularly, CAT 23 slot 2 paper, the QA section. So as you all know, we had 22 questions. Now move on to question number 8. So question number 8, it says Anil borrows 2 lakhs at an interest of 8% per annum. So 2 lakh is borrowed and the rate of interest is 8% per annum. Compounded half yearly. So it's a compound interest problem. He repays 10,320 at the end of the first year and closes the loan by paying the outstanding amount at the end of third year. So if you just look at the way in which the payments are occurring, in the first year, he got a loan, 2 lakh. After 1 year, he made partial payment. How much was the payment? 10,320. But during this time, of course, there will be some interest that will be added. We don't know what that value is as of now, but some interest will be added. This is at the end of first year. And now, for the next year, he's making no payments. Directly, he's making the payment after 2 more years. So basically after 1 year, after 2 years, so finally after third year, he's closing the loan by making the entire payment. The question is, what was the total interest paid over the 3 years? So this would be a calculation intensive question, right? Not very difficult calculation, because in CAT you have access to the calculator as well. You can make use of that wherever you have to multiply two really complex numbers. Difficult numbers. Let's try to do it without calculator here, because in CAT, of course, we used calculator for this, but here let's see if we can do it without the calculator. He says compounded half yearly. So 8% per annum when you compound it half yearly will become 4% for every 6 months. So 4% followed by 4% for the first 6 months, for the next 6 months. The overall value for this will become 8.16%. You can apply successive percentage change for this. 4 plus 4 plus 4 into 4 by 100. So for the first year, 8.16% of interest was calculated on this. So interest for the first year will be 8.16%. Percent means by 100 into 2 lakh. Now let's simplify. Zeros will cancel out, and this will become 2 more zeros will cancel out. We can cancel out the decimal. So 8160 into 2 will be what? 8160 into 2, 16,320 rupees interest. So that was the interest that accumulated in the first year. Now, so that means the amount at the end of first year, 2 lakh and 16,320. From this, we are paying off 10,320. That means we'll be left with 2,06,000. So in a way, if you will see, the entire amount that we are paying off here is your interest amount only. So interest was 16,320. We are only paying back 10,320. So this entire could be thought of as the interest. Then the total interest in rupees paid over the years is closest to. This is your interest payment, we can think. Now, for the next 2 years, please note, there is no payment that is happening here. Right? There is no payment that is happening. So thus can I say 2,06,000. Now, my increase will happen at 4% every 6 months, but we have to wait for 2 years. That means there will be 4 such groups. So basically after 6 months, 4% increase, 4% increase, 4% increase, and finally 4% increase. So what will be the amount at the end of 3 years? Will be equal to my current amount at the end of first year, into 1 plus 4 by 100. And this will increase 4 times, because compounding is happening half yearly. 206. This is 1 by 25. This will be 26 power 4 by 25 power 4. Like this. So this will be your amount at the end of third year. So let's simplify this. 25 will go 8 times 200. 6 is remainder, 6 and 0, 60. 2 times 10 is a remainder, 10 and 0, 100. 4 times 0. 25, 5 will go 5 times, and here 5 will go 16 times, 24, 4 times 48, 1648. This is going to be pretty calculation intensive, as you can see. All right. So anyways, I'll just try to give you a rough value. So the process here. So you can actually find out this box. You can use the calculator, of course, because CAT provides you with calculator. You'll get some value here. So I have calculated the value already for you. So if you can just wait, we'll get 240991. That's the value that we get when you simplify this. Now please note 240991, and how much payment is he making? He's making the entire payment at the end of third year. So that means the total amount paid by the person over the 3 years, that will be 10,320 here and 240991 here, 10,320. So how much is the total amount? So when you add it up, 250, 251, 311, something like this. Yeah. So this is the total amount that he has paid. And how much was the loan he has taken? So he has taken only 2 lakh. So what's the interest amount? So difference between the final amount paid and the principal taken will be your interest amount paid, which is 51,311. So option choice 1 will be the correct answer. So the question in itself was not very difficult. Now what made it difficult was the fact that there were such calculations involved in it. However, owing to the fact that this question has appeared in CAT, even though we faced this question, we were able to easily manage to solve this because we had access to the calculator. We, in the sense, all the students, right? I hope we are clear with this.